is about, is meeting these requirements. So here's your 10. Eat real food. Sounds simple. Steak, apple, carrot, right? Again, sounds funny, but the more real food you eat, the more self-regulating you'll be able to do, right? Eat real food. Most real food is going to be a combination of fat and protein, all right? But it's not going to be a combination of fat and carbs. So you'll have some foods that are protein and carbs, protein and fat, but just know that most real foods are not full of fat and carbs. Those ones taste really good because they don't exist in nature, right? They're built and designed to be hyperpalatable. If you leave with anything today, it's this one. Eat protein with every single meal. It is extremely rare for me to have any source of food without protein. Every time I eat, I mean, sure, occasionally I'll eat an apple or, those things happen, but I'm not sitting down for a plate of pasta, right? I'm not sitting down for a bowl of rice on its own. I eat those things, but I'm eating protein with every single meal, all right? Why? Many reasons. Protein is the most satiating macronutrient. We talked about this already. The cake, right, versus the steak. Raises your metabolism. The thermogenic effect of food. I said it has less total calories to digest protein. Heard of the meat sweats, right? Thanksgiving and you eat all the turkey and you're like, oh my gosh, that's what you're feeling. You're feeling the thermogenic effect of food. It takes more energy to digest protein. And again, our body needs protein to make muscle. You have to have enough protein. And so the protein, when we talk about what to eat, is going to be the centerpiece to everything. So it doesn't matter if you're trying to build muscle, maintain, or lose body fat, you should be eating generally the same amount of protein. That single pillar never changes. And this is how you make it simple. That's your pillar. You have fat and carbohydrate. They can vary based on, how you're eating, foods you like. And if you're trying to lose body fat, you might lower one of them a little bit. If you're trying to gain muscle, you might increase one of them a little bit, but the protein basically stays the same. And that's it. I mean, that's as simple as it needs to be. So what are protein sources? I'm a fan of healthy animal product sources. I'm not opposed if someone is, let's say, a vegetarian. I will just tell you this, that outside of the complete versus non-complete proteins, and I get the debate, more importantly, protein sources from non-animal food sources are very high in calories. So if I'm going to have 30 grams of protein from beans, I'm also going to get 500 calories along with those. If I get 30 grams of protein from a chicken breast, I'm going to get 120 calories of chicken. You get what I'm saying? So if you're trying to get 150 grams of protein from all non-animal sources, you're going to have a hard time being below your caloric needs. And that tends to be the biggest struggle for vegetarians, trying to build muscle, maintain weight, good composition, and so on. All right? And again, you can talk about the fat-soluble vitamins. Like there's a lot of other things. I think just healthy animal products are my advice. How much? About a gram per pound of target body weight. So if you're targeting 180 pounds, 180 grams. Don't complicate it. If you weigh 200, but you're targeting 180, 180 grams. That's it. And you start to learn, like you could weigh and measure, but you can also go real simple. That is 25 grams of protein. Pretty much any meat, give or take, one palm is 25 grams of protein. One chicken, one steak, one hamburger, 25 grams of protein. Now think about it. If you're doing 150 to 200 grams of protein, see what I mean? Like you're going to be full. An egg is 6 grams. People tell me, oh, I have eggs. I'm great. How many eggs did you have for breakfast? Like, oh, I have 1 egg. Like, great. So now you're, 174 grams away for the rest of the day. So we'll talk about cholesterol stuff in a second. But here's a simple rule, really, especially if you're in a fat loss or burning phase. Don't eat unless you're hungry. And when you're hungry, eat protein. Don't eat unless you're hungry. And if you're hungry, eat protein. Say it one more time. Don't eat unless you're hungry. When you're hungry, eat protein. I mean, that's kind of it.